Dangerously cheesy. Dangerously cheesy. Dangerously cheesy. Dangerously cheesy. Dangerously cheesy.
Scree, 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 scree. Scree, scree, scree. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the dumpster. It's Thursday. I almost called it Tuesday. Wow. I'm so good at calendar. Happy Thursday. We're gonna just get right into it, I think. Well, let me review the Cheetos here. So, Amari, congrats on first. Thank you for the Cheetos, Amari, Sage, Epsilon, Zebulon, and Nisa. It is good to see everybody. Not good to see Slimy News. She's not here. I'm not gonna false advertise again. Let me see. Is everything else where it should be?
Dangerously cheesy.
Razor, welcome. Thank you for the Cheeto. Okay. I think everything I need open is open. Well, welcome in, guys. I hope everyone's having a lovely day. I am still sore from the concert 2 days ago, but that's to be expected. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. As I mentioned to Sage, I scree, am scree, full scree, of scree, potato scree. We had baked potatoes and chicken and cauliflower for dinner. But I got quotas to meet, y'all. I got, let's see, 15 days till Halloween, and I have 4 Stinko Pops to deliver in that time. Now the one we're gonna work on tonight, I sincerely hope I finish it tonight. I think I can finish it tonight as long as I don't get caught in my head and fuss over things. It should not even take all stream. But I will have to do the box design. I'll have to figure out how I want to draw the scent. I don't think the scent's gonna be hard. So it's not gonna be one that like I paint it for like 90 minutes. So here is your warning. I am about to open the spooky, scary clown drawing. If you are not into spooky clowns, this is your warning. It's pretty scary. It's pretty creepy. So I'm opening it. Ah, there they are, sharp teeth. Like the Black Audio song. Hi, Cena. Thank you for the Cheeto scree. You believe in me. Thank you. Thank you. I thought I would have been a little further in progress by now, but chronic pain and fatigue have been kind of kicking my ass, and I keep hoping it'll stop kicking my ass, and then it doesn't. But despite everything, I'm doing okay this week. Like, am I tired? Am I beat up? Yeah, but I'm functional, so that's all that matters here. Ember, hello. Thank you for the Cheeto. The detail on this one's tremendous. Thank you. Yeah, I did spend a lot of time on the face. I spent quite a lot of time on the face. I also had to do design stuff on the fly, so I've been adjusting the design as I go. So that's part of why it's taking me longer, but you know, it's all worth it. Fredward may take all of stream. He's such a typical little guy. Your costume's so cute. Thank you. So I have it linked in my my about card, my credit card. Not my credit card. My panel. That's what those are called. My credits panel. You are not getting my credit card. I'm sorry to let you all down. I got this from someone who, I believe their name is Sana VT. They sell a bunch of different little costumes for like $5 a pop on their VGen. And my friend Weedleaf is the one that showed me this one, because they got it for themselves, and I looked at them and I'm like, you need to tell me where you got that. And I had never created a costume toggle for VTube Studio before. It's not technically a toggle. I don't have a button to turn it off. I'm just stuck with this on for the rest of the month until I decide to sit down and figure out how to make it a toggle that I can turn on and off. But I wasn't going to take the Pumpkaboo costume off all month because it's Halloween. It's Pumpkaboo's month. Damn, no credit card, big sash. Y'all would not get anything with my credit card. My credit is shot, okay? I'm in debt. You don't want any of that, I assure you. Okay, alright. I gotta think here. So, Fredward. Fredward. We're gonna do stripies. Credit card, that's rich people stuff. I used to have good credit, and then my life kind of went to shit, and I got taken advantage of by some people, and they lied to me about being unable to get a credit card for themselves, so I used my credit card to pay for all of our rent so that they wouldn't go homeless, so I wouldn't have to kick them out, and then they disappeared. So I'm still feeling the effects of that 4 years later. It is a pain in the ass. So I am not going to be getting a credit card again for a very long time, if ever. Fredward is wearing clown makeup. Is that okay? I gave him a little clown nose, and I'm gonna try to put a little makeup on him. So what I did color-wise, I kind of wanted to not, you know, I kind of want him to, like, be related to the other two, but not exact. So I think I'm actually going to bring a little more yellow and brightness into him, if that's okay with you. That way he's like a sibling. You know, we got the blue-green trio here. But yeah, little clown makeup, little poof ball. Let's say albondiga soup is Mexican meatball soup. Ooh, that sounds up Slimy Jade's avenue. I think she would love that. That does sound like something my wife would eat up in an instant. I think we'll go with black poof ball, and we'll use highlights to make it a little more defined. So let's get a highlight color. Okay, what if I just do it like this? Okay, that's good enough for now. Those can be merged. Alright, and we're gonna give Fredward just some classic clown makeup here. Alright, this tooth here is a little off because I tried to squeeze it in. Alright, now I have to figure out how I would like to do the fur texture, as that is a thing that I do not have a consistent way that I do it. I'm gonna make it really big. I'm gonna shrink it.
Dangerously cheesy.
Hi, Raya. Welcome in. Let's see, that makes him a little too saturated. Did I see last night's Brooklyn playlist? You mean how those motherfuckers got Miseria Cantare? I forget what the rest of the set list was. That's the main thing I remember I saw and I was like, it should have been me. Let's see. AFI headquarters, help me out. Oh, they got Begging for Trouble. I'm mad about that too. Oh, they got Veronica Sawyer. Okay, alright, yeah. Yeah, what the fuck? Why? They're doing so few mix-ups with the intro. It's like 75% of people are getting strength through wounding, and then another like 10-15% are getting like Girls Not Grey or Miss Murder. And then there's these two cities that got Miseria Cantare. I'm like, what's going on? But I ain't gonna complain. I got Face Beneath the Waves. I'm not allowed to complain. Alright. Nothing but no one but balls. The return of the butt balls. You mean Girls in Cold? Yes. Yeah, they did play Girls in Cold. Ooh, okay, that's too much. Might have memed too hard and forgot the legit song title. Amari, I don't remember a time that you've gotten it correct. I think that ship has sailed and you do not know the real song titles. Hi, Virgil. Thank you for the Cheeto. Welcome in. Are you... I was gonna say, is this you trying? Is this... Girls Not Balls? Everybody pray for Amari. What a time, what a time. You're still not there, Amari. You're still a little off. Little left of correct. Guys, I need to tell you, my wife puts up with so much bullshit from me. I'm a little silly guy, and I like to quiz her sometimes on things. For a while, I would randomly pop quiz her on trying to remember all of the band members' names of AFI and what instrument they each play. It took a little while, but I think she pretty much has it down now. She can name all 4 members of AFI and what they do. She sometimes struggles between Adam and Hunter, of course, but she gets there. Last night, after stream, I thought it would be funny to be like, hey, Jade, name every AFI album. And she's like, hell no. I was like, all right, name 3. And then she named 3, and then I asked her to name 2 more. And so she managed to name 5. The 5 she remembered out of the 12 studio albums was December Underground, I'm pretty sure. Burials, Blood Album, Silver Leaves the Black Sun, of course, because that just came out. And maybe she only named 4, actually. Yeah, so I just like held her hostage, and I kept on trying to give her hints. I was like, okay, can you name the gold album that Medicaid and Beautiful Thieves is on? Can you name the black album with the red leaves that they had the big anniversary show? And she was just suffering trying to remember. Oh yeah, Bodies. Bodies was the other one. She was so close. Like, it was on the tip of her tongue. And she went to the Bodies tour with me. She went to the show for the album Bodies. She was, you know, together with me at that point. She had to put up with me when that album was fresh. And she couldn't remember the name of it. But she also did tell me that she can't even remember the names of albums of bands she actually, like, actively listens to. So we're gonna give her a pass. But everybody, Slimy Jade's so cool. She's just a cool wife. She panders to me all the time. Answer that and stay balls. Dear Davey Havoc, please change your song title name. Sincerely, Amari. Silver and Cold, ding 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 ding. You got it. Now what's the other one? You got track 4 on Sing the Sorrow. What's track 6? Also, everybody, you're welcome. I am not going to make you listen to even more AFI. I know I've been playing an excessive amount of AFI lately. I've been farming Scrabbles. I'm in the fan club, the new iteration of the fan club, and I've been farming Scrabbles all day. Boo, more AFI. I'm sorry, I forgot that's the only reason you come here is for the AFI jukebox. With the occasional, black audio.
Dangerously cheesy.
I was thinking about maybe listening to a new album tonight, depending on how quiet it is. I usually don't put on new albums unless, like, I can pay attention to them, but I can always listen to it more than once. I probably should be listening to albums more than once. Whiskey! Hi, Whiskey, it's good to see you. Thank you for the Cheeto. Hunter plays Animal Crossing. He doesn't play any instruments. Somebody asked him, was it worth shaking the trees to get stung by bees? And he actually replied today. He was on the Discord today, and he was like, I used to have the technique down, and then one day I just lost it. So there you have it. Hunter Bergen struggling to, not get stung by bees. You could always play balls reels. I could. I very well could. You would like that, wouldn't you? Ooh, maximum layer limit, eh? This'll be a fun one. This'll be fun. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. I think I'm done with the sketch. Because I decided to get rid of the poofy sleeves because they were barely visible. And I wanted the arms to be more visible. So I think I'm done with the sketch layer. I like that song in Burials where Davey is angry or sad at an ex. Would ask for his dream address. I know. I want to know what his island's like. Okay, let's see. Let's merge that. Merge that. Alright, what color eyes? I kind of feel like he should have red eyes. I mean, he has the red nose, though, so let's say. Oh, we could do something like that. I feel like he needs to look a little evil, you know? Like, more evil than he already does. Okay. His eyes are looking glossy and evil. I love it. Now, let's see. Let's get the furry layers back on. I'm gonna go ahead and commit to that. Alright, in terms of the lines on the face, I guess we'll do dark red. Okay, maybe instead of using the half opacity brush, let's use a full opacity brush. Alright, I feel like the mouth shouldn't be red, but the eyes and nose can. I feel like that could be darker. Alright. Let's get a little highlight on the hat. That's too pink.
Oh!
Sayu Yippee, welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. Enjoy your stay in the dumpster. I am drawing a spooky clown tonight, if that's not something that anybody likes. Just want to give that heads up as people come in. Alright, there we go. Got a little bit of dimensionality on the hat. I'm gonna go ahead and commit to that. Need to keep the layers as few as possible. Alright, I think the last time I said this cuff is looking a little thicker than the one on the other side, so I'm gonna... okay. No, alright, we're just gonna deal with it. That's fine. Is this layer mask even doing anything? I don't think it is. Okay. Oh yeah, because the cuff is on its own layer. I'm gonna go ahead and say that can be merged. And now I'm gonna try to get a little more darkness in the shadows on Fredward. Okay, that looks alright. Adorable bat. Oh, shucks. Hi, Bendaris. Welcome in. Alright, we've got his little underside of his feet. Alright, I'm gonna come back to shading the rest of the arm once I have the body shaded. Now, when it comes to the hat, I'm gonna need to fix it on the head layer. Alright, those can be merged. Drawing assist. Alright, and did I do white star on that side and black star on the other? Duplicate, flip horizontal. Alright, this is going a little scrunkly.
Dangerously cheesy.
Grunder appears out of the darkness. Hello, Triple G. Welcome in. Thank you for the Cheeto. How you doing? Merge those. Come over here. Turn off drawing assist. Alright, and while I'm over here... no, the horns can have black outline, that's fine. So, hide this, hide this, hide this. The ears don't need to be transferred over. Copy canvas. Interview got changed for tomorrow. The interviewer had a meeting. Oh, well, I'm gonna continue wishing you luck on the job interview then. Alright, I can take that out. I think I'm gonna go ahead and start shading the body now. What is this? Empty layer. Get out of there. We're gonna start with the bodysuit. Gives thanks will now disappear into the shadows. Alright, enjoy your time in the darkness. Thank you for stopping by. Oh, not drawing assist. Grr. There we go. Alright, that's... I was okay to say this song is not upbeat enough for me. Alright, what's my album list? What can I put on? There's a good handful of albums coming out on Halloween that I am interested in checking out. Let's see. Is the new Last Dinner Party album out yet? Ooh, tomorrow. Got it. Is this album on here? Nope. Okay, that album's not on Spotify. Let's just probably throw on the like song playlist on shuffle and see if anything strikes my fancy. Alright, back to it. Eating the art, good, good. Me hand feeding it to you. Your arm is missing for a little bit. Alright, bringing the arm back for a moment. let's see. Alright, that can be fused. That can also be fused. Let's maybe get a little bit of thigh squish on the sock. Oh, that's not the layer I want. Get out of here. I'm too tired to be bored, I'm too bored to be tired. And the silence is so deafening, it's like picking at a sword. I'm too mental to go crazy, I'm too drunk to be pure. And my mind is playing tricks on me. I can sleep tonight cause I'm so tired. I can't take it anymore, and with all the liars, like a prisoner of war. I don't want your sympathy, I don't want your honesty, I just wanna get some peace of mind. It's only in my head, as I roll over and play dead. I don't wanna hear it anymore. It's good to see you, but I really must admit there's an odor in the air and I think you look like shit. I can't stand from falling down. I'm too sick to throw up. Everyone keeps talking and they can't shut the fuck up 'cause I'm so tired. I can't take it anymore, and with all the liars, like a prisoner of war. I don't want your sympathy.
Dangerously cheesy.
I don't want your honesty. Hi Anoki, thank you for the Cheeto. Welcome in. It's only in my head. I roll over and play dead. I don't wanna hear it anymore. How you doing? Okay, I do have some gap pixels here. I don't want your sympathy. I don't want your honesty. I just wanna get some peace of mind. It's only in my head as I roll over and play dead. I don't wanna hear about it. I don't wanna scream about it. I don't wanna hear it anymore. I need to hydrate. Been going for almost an hour and have not taken a single sip of water. Okay, I don't have to worry about that leg because that's going to be covered by the arm. Okay. Let's go shade the arm then. Getting the right shading color for the arm is proving to be difficult when it's all different colors. Why does that look so weird? You know what the problem is? The color of the arm and the color of the shadow in the uncolored arm, which is to say the less pink skin tone, is kind of blending in, and it's making it look the same.
Dangerously cheesy.
Hi Nexus, thank you for the Cheeto. I hope you're doing well. Hoi hoi. Alright, give that a little bit more contrast. And then some highlight. You love the pumpkin boot outfit? I do too. I got it on VGen. I have the artist linked in my credits panel. They did a bunch of different Pokemon costumes that you can get. Oh, it's that time. I'll see you guys in a few. Ah! I'm back. Scree scree. Hi, bestie testy. I took a little longer because I was eating my count 'em, 4 Sour Patch Kids. I tipped the merch stand guy at the concert on Tuesday, and they had a candy bucket for people who tipped them, and they gave me a fun-size Sour Patch Kid watermelon, and it has exactly 4 pieces of candy in it. And now it's stuck in my teeth. Lovely. Alright, we gotta shade the other arm now. Oh my god, hi Revan. How you doing? Welcome in. Happy Thursday.
Dangerously cheesy.
And thank you for the Cheeto. How am I? I'm pretty good. I'm mildly beat up from the concert I went to on Tuesday night, but I'm still really happy, all things considered. And you know, making progress on art here, which is always good. If all goes according to plan, I should be able to finish this tonight. Currently, the big things I'm missing are the collar and the boots haven't been shaded yet. And then after that, it's just, like, final touches. And then I gotta do the glow-in-the-dark version, which is mostly just glowing eyes and blood splatters, because there's not really, like, neon parts to the rest of the outfit. Oh, the red eyes and the Labubu, they're gonna shine. They're definitely gonna shine in the dark. It's gonna be spooky. Hehehe. But, how are you doing, Revan? I hope you're doing well. You're good? Excellent. I'm so glad to hear it. Just relaxing before heading to bed. Excellent. Well, whenever you go to bed, get some good eeps. But thanks for stopping by in the meantime. Alright, let's get a little ombre going on the line art on this one. This is a good fucking song. This, like, triple collab. It's listed as a poppy song, but it's also Amy Lee and the girl from Spirit Box. Okay, how's my layers doing? 13. Excellent. Alright, I'm doing good. Alright, we don't have a highlight on there yet. Whoa, this is so muddy. There we go. Alright, bulbous nose. Excellent. And let's get a highlight on the arm. does it look like there's two shadows there? Alright, hide this.
Dangerously cheesy.
Hi, Kleptojack. Welcome in. How are you doing? Tired but good. How are you? I am pretty good. Little tired, little sore, but good all things considered. You love the costume and you love this clown. Thank you. So the costume I bought on VGen from an artist called Santa VT. I have it linked in my credits panel. And the clown, this is Amari, and I am doing the design for this one. So I've been designing the outfit as I go. And then that is their Labubu friend, their long Bubu. It's coming together. It's actually, the main thing I need to shade right now is the boots. And then a little bit more shading and final touches. But I have a lot of the stuff down now. We're gonna actually hide the Labubu so I can see what I'm doing. It's so spooky and adorable. I'm so glad you think so. Thank you for saying so. I've been having fun with it. It's always nice to be handed a mood board and be like, what you got? What you got, Trash Bat? And I rub my little batty paws together. I'm like, oh ho ho, you wait and see. Ooh, wife might be coming back. That's what we're about to find out. Alright, the dots are still in their own layer. Oh yeah, that's right. I fricked this up. Alright, this is getting somewhere. Alright, the shading could use a bit more. Alright. We're getting really close. Really close. Alright, let me do a little bit of a pixel check. Just making sure there's no egregious missing pixels anywhere. For example, we got a couple pixels hanging out of there. I think I'm gonna blend this a little bit. It's a little too textured. There's one thing found. There's a ghost in every town. Alright, let's do it. Oh! Wow! Oh! Candle Hearts raid! Oh my gosh! Wow! It's a free raid. Fuck yes! Welcome in, Candle. Welcome in, Raiders. Scree. Thank you for the freak raid. What were you doing? You were doing demos. Okay. Well, first of all, I think it was your affiliate anniversary, right? Happy affiliate anniversary. Welcome in, everybody. If it is your first time here, my name is TrashBatChar. My pronouns are they, them. I am primarily an art streamer, and tonight is an art night. There's a spooky clown on the screen. Sorry if you don't like spooky clowns, but we're doing spooky clown art. It's so good to see you. Playing so many Next Fest demos. Hell yeah. Well, Candle, I know you ended your stream for one reason or another, so if you do need to raid and run or raid and lurk, please take care of yourself. But thank you so much for raiding. It's always good to see you. And guys on my end, if you don't know Candle Hearts, please drop her a follow. She does incredible art. One of these days, I'm gonna afford a commission. One of these days. But over here, I've been working on this Halloween Stinko Pop for Amari, who wanted to be a spooky clown, so I also made the clown design. They also wanted to be holding a long Labubu, so there he is. His name is Fredward. My first time drawing a Labubu. And I'm getting pretty close to the point where I can put this in the box and finish it up, which is cool. I'm just trying to like darken some shadows here, lighten some highlights there, get some finishing touches on here. The long boo-boo, right? Let's say... We'll lurk a bit to answer some emails. Have a lovely stream if I don't come back. All right, well, best of luck with emails. Thank you so much again for raiding in. I hope you have a lovely rest of your night. see, that's good to merge. All right. The ears kind of feel like they could have more shading, so let's go in here. You know what the problem is? I don't think I have a highlight layer on there. There we go, that looks a little better. However, I do have to... Squinting, how am I gonna do this? Alright, and then this line, make it go a little darker at the top here. And then hide, 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 hide. Alright, that way it is consistent on both documents for when I do the blood splatter. Alright, I do feel like the long boo-boo needs a little more dimension. Oh no, I said I was gonna give you guys a break from AFI, but then it came on shuffle. Whatever will I do? For lack of suction, I can't seem to find one. What of all the promises, can't seem to find much more than lies. For no lack of suction, I can't seem to find one. What of all the promises, can't seem to find much more than lies. Hi, Iona. Welcome in, Iona Cute. Wow! Hi, Sarah. Thank you for the big screaming emote. And hi, Seraphy. Oh my gosh. So many cool people coming in. Hi, everybody. Alright, looking at it from far away. Trying not to overfuss about details. I think this might be ready for the blood splatter version. And then any final edits I make. I don't know, let me say. Let me see. Okay, you know what this we use? Put the background back. We do a value check. Yeah. I think this is okay. So let me duplicate this. It's wife.
It's me.
It's wife.
Now we're HD.
Now you get to be back on the screen. How are you feeling? Are you feeling ham-bored? Are you feeling pizza hard? Are you feeling koala?
It could be ham-board.
Ham-bored.
Yeah. I'm feeling farm to table. That's how I feel.
You're so farm to table. Do I owe you smooches? I don't owe you smooches.
No! I wrote more of my dumb little fic.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Guys, Jade's reading Monster High fanfic.
It's less of a fic and more just a collection of scenes, but...
That's fine.
I'm having fun.
That's fine.
Heath Burns is dead.
Don't spoil it.
It's the beginning.
It happens in the first, like, 2 paragraphs, but don't spoil it for people.
It happens before the first 2 paragraphs because he's already dead.
What?
This is an unserious project. Like, I don't care about spoilers.
I do.
Can't believe Basketball auto-corrected the basketball.
I know, I was like, that's not like Jade to forget a detail like that. I didn't think about autocorrect. Cute.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
What was that about?
I don't know. You're cute. What do you want me to do about it?
I don't believe this. Fiona cute.
Dangerously cheesy.
Let me I was gonna say redeem a smooch. I need to smooch you.
You know you can smooch me for free.
Not on Twitch.tv, I can't.
Yes, you can. Why are you gamifying your affections?
Wow.
Our smooches are on the blockchain.
Oh my god.
Being a scam.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have that worm
Oh? You're eating worm?
in the museum. Oh, they're too good. I love eating worms. Like a bird. Oh, 10 more smooch.
Mwah, 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 mwah.
I'm sorry, I was smooching you with my worm breath.
I like hearing your worm breath.
Oh god, my worm breath is so bad you can hear it? Oh god. I'm scared.
Jade is too cute, you're right. And that's why you should vote for Slimy Jade and also Trash by Char for cutest couple. Shitty small VTuber awards.
Jade's doing okay today. Jade had pizza. Jade had a baked potato. Jade's eating worms. Jade and Trashbat Char bought the Xenomorph.
Yeah, we did. We got the Monster High Xenomorph doll. I mean, we're not gonna have it for a while, but
Over a month.
yeah. May you be blessed by the Hatsune Miku possess abstract flamingo of friendship? Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Thank you for such a fortuitous blessing. Hive of Melicius. Thank you for the head pat. Thank you for the boop. My wife is burping. You hear this shit?
They keep coming. Help me. You love me.
I do. I really do.
Scientists are still trying to figure out why.
Hello?
And low? Yes. Okay. Out of sight, out of mouth.
Dangerously cheesy.
Hi, Redria. Thank you for the Cheeto. Welcome in.
Dangerously cheesy.
And hi, Grumblebee Bumble. Grumblebee, welcome. Grumblebee, greetings to you. How are you doing? This is who I know. This is who I know. This is who I know. Alright. Let's, pop, 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 pop. Duplicate. Grumblebee, good. Long day at work. Ah, well, welcome home. Kick back and relax. highlight layer? Oh, never mind. It's on there. Copy. Do merge layers. Hello, hello. All right. Let me get this. Flatten. Flatten. All right. Let's see. I want to get the whites popping a little bit more. Whoa, too much, too much. Sorry, I'm quiet. I'm locked in.
Locked and loaded.
Right. I think this is ready for blood splatters. Going to bed now. All right, Triple G, get some good rest. And best of luck at the interview tomorrow. Alright, looks like ad break is about to start. Alright, see you guys in a few minutes. Sweet Scree, welcome back, welcome back. Here comes the grump. Here comes the grump. Alright, and then I'm gonna come down to this arm layer.
Dangerously cheesy.
Hi Shy, welcome in. How's it going? Waking up from slumber, but excited because the stuff I ordered is coming on Sunday. What'd you order? 2 Ninja Ito books, remote for the DVD player, and the movie Face Off. Nice.
Raven says hi, by the way.
Oh, I say hi back. Jade Stinko's cute. Which one? Was one of them on the screen just now? I need to make her a new Stinko. It's been a while. It's been a while since Slimy Jade has gotten a Stinko.
I don't need a Stinko.
Yes,
I'm
you
just a
do.
little creature.
Scree. I will not stand for this. Sharky, thank you for the lurk. I hope you are doing well. Smooch I have 10 pack. Mwah, 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 mwah. Wow.
Oh.
You're tired? Oh, I'm sorry. I hope you get some better rest tonight. Alright, do I have previous Amari Stinko? Okay, so that one had a green stand. So this one will get the color of the blood. Waking up and having the sneeze hurts? Oh no. I don't like that. I'm gonna redo this. Cute.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's that about?
It's about you being cute, that's what.
Smart.
What did you say?
Slurp.
You're just gonna slurp at me?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, guess what?
What?
Slurbo.
Oh my god. Wow.
Yeah, that's me, I would do.
I saw.
The long Google.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dangerously cheesy.
Hi Melly, welcome in. Thank you for the daily Cheeto.
We do it just a little bit better at Wawa.
Ah, yeah, I could go for Wawa right about now.
Well, wow.
I got Wawa after the concert on Tuesday. But I haven't had much Wawa in the past month and a half, so I could go for more. Alright, so previous Amari boxes. Let's say. I did... Oh, wow, I haven't updated this folder in a hot minute. Well... I gotta do some file management. I'm behind on some of it. Alright, inbox. Inbox. Oh, excuse me. The side of night. Oh, you're not meant to be here. Remove from album. Okay, so Amari's previous box was black with green hearts on it. So I think I'm gonna do white with black pattern on it. Probably stars. Let me see if I have an existing Stinko box that had stars on it. I have to. Let's see. Stinko Factory patterns. Alright, let me see if I can message that to myself. Sorry for the typing. Alright, let me hide that so I can go and get the image, hopefully. Oh wait, you know what, before, let me stop mirroring. My Discord's probably gonna give me problem for this. Let's say. What do you mean save failed? It didn't. You're lying to me. I still don't understand how I pay for iCloud and it's not as easy as I copy and paste a photo and it instantly appears on my iPad. I like always have trouble with it like syncing. And sometimes it'll sync instantly and sometimes it'll take like its grand old time. I wonder if I have the Photoshop file for Amari's last Stinko Pop box I did. Let's see, Stinko Pop. New inbox Procreate files. I do. Alright, I'm gonna try to do this. First of all, I do not need to be logged into Zoom anymore. Get out of here. Where's my iCloud? Okay, iCloud. Open a file explorer. Then we go to downloads. Procreate files to transfer. Paste that in there. Alright, let's see. Let's see if it actually does it. That's not what I meant to open. That's also not what I meant to open. There we go. No, it's, oh, yes, okay. Now the question is, did I add the outline after the fact? No, okay, excellent. Okay, yippee. That worked. Whoa. How you doing, Melly? Clap, clap. Thank you for the head pats. Oh, I gotta hydrate, I gotta stretch, I gotta boop. Got everything. Alright, there's the hydrate. Oh, let me get the stretch. Okay. And Smooch the Wife 10 pack. Mwah, 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 mwah. Trying to get like letters blood drenched at the top here. Alright, here's my other question. What was the... Which Stinko did I have that was bloody knife scented? That would have been a spoopy Stinko. That was Thox's. Okay. I gotta clear out my Stinko folder because there's a couple Stinkos I kind of don't want to say. Clap, clap. I think we're gonna try to put a little texture on the box here. Something a little scuffed looking, maybe. Ew, not that. That looks like drywall. And not the cool kind. That just kind of looks like dust. Alright, I think the main thing to figure out right now is how do I draw the blood of my enemies? I mean, I've done blood-related Stinkos before. The main thing is ignoring the of my enemies part, because how do you display that in a picture? Like, the simplest answer would just be a drop of blood. The second thing, oh! I'm rating. Hi, Pixie! Well, I'm rating myself now. I came in with your raid because I was lurking. Hello, everybody! Welcome in from the Pixie raid. And hi, Maddie. Pixie, how was Phasmo? I hope you had a great stream. If it's anybody's first time here, welcome in. My name is TrashBatChar. My pronouns are they, them. I am primarily an art streamer. Tonight we are working on art. We are finishing a Stinko pop for my friend Amari of their Halloween costume this year. But welcome in, guys. I hope you had a great stream. Hi, Gavin. Welcome, welcome. Pixie, if you do need a raid and run or raid and lurk, there's no obligation to stick around. Please take care of yourself if you need to. But if you want to chill, if you want to hang out, you know, you're always welcome here. It was great. Got 1/4 of the way through to the trophy. Nice. It's a great time to be playing that game, too. Oh, thank you, Raya, and also hi. But I'm glad to hear that you had a good time. So, I'll show you guys the progress we had. So, I'm working on the box design right now, but the Stinko itself is done. So, here's the completed one. Complete with, you know, spooky eye, spooky clown makeup. Say hello to Fredward. He's an evil little clown, Labubu. And he's long. And then the glowing version. Got the glowing eyes. I made the white pop a little bit, not too much. And then we have the neon blood. And Fredward got in on the violence. So, pretty much the last thing I have to do. I'm keeping the box design simple. Just, you know, I had a lot of little like symbols and asymmetry and stuff going on in the outfit. So, I just did white with black stars. Did letters with blood drench on them. I'm probably gonna put some shine on those. I'm just trying to figure out how I want to draw the blood of my enemies. My first thought is a bloody knife. It will be very similar to the time that I did a Stinko that was bloody knife scented, but that's okay. One thing is that Amari does have a knife that I drew before, so since I didn't draw them with this knife this time, I could just take that knife and put some blood on it. And then bada bing bada boom. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna be as lazy about this as I can be. We're gonna copy that. Now, I usually do the scent in its own image, but since I'm trying to edit an existing one, the one issue is going to be that shine. But let's see if this is possible. Let me get my stabilizer eraser out. Oh, it would help if the opacity on this was all the way up. Heh. It's turned out so good. Thank you, thank you. I've spent a lot of time on it this week. It took a little longer than I expected, but that's okay because the Stinko I did before for Glow took less time than I expected, so it kind of balanced out. And if I can finish this tonight, that means I can get started on the 3rd of the 5 Stinkos I owe. And then I can definitely deliver 2 next week. And then I'll just have the final one that I can hopefully deliver before Halloween. I also still need to try to get back to my Halloween pumpkaboos, because I would like to offer a sticker sheet, but if it goes up for sale after Halloween, it goes up for sale after Halloween. I'm not too bothered by it. I'm doing it less for the selling stickers part of it and more for the love of drawing Halloween-themed pumpkaboos, so I'll finish it when I finish it, and it will be there if anyone ever wants some. I'm gonna order my own stickers. I know that much. I'm gonna use my mild discount of buying my own merchandise from my Fourth Wall store. I have the Christmas pumpkaboos, the winter pumpkaboos that I did from a couple years ago. I haven't put them on anything yet. I haven't decided where I want to put pumpkaboo stickers, but I want to have like a spot for them. Bless you. Do you guys know my wife's cute?
What did I do? I'm just.
You guys know how cute Slimy Jade is? Do you even know?
Wow. Why are you saying these about me?
These very true things?
Yeah, why are you saying them?
Screen.
You're always screwed.
This is sort of working. Alright, there we go. I painted the shine back in. I got the hand out of there. So now... grab the neon blood color. Okay, this ain't too bad. This ain't too bad. This is coming together. Try not to go too crazy with shading the blood because I'm going for like a Danganronpa kind of approach. And I checked and they don't really shade their blood, but I need highlights, you know? And I've been doing a like purpley kind of just inner color just to give it a little bit of dimensionality. I think that's fine. I think I need to accept that Stinko scents do not need to be 2-hour digital paintings. I can just recycle something I previously drew and throw some fucking pink blobs on there and call it a day. I think it works. I'll throw my hands up. I did good. I'm proud of myself. Now I need to go back to the lettering though, because the lettering needs shading. And see, I just threw some random blobs on there. Well, not 100% random, little random. Kept it nice and messy. Let's see, I'm gonna get a little more opaqueness on the shine here. I'm gonna be honest, I've been ripping off a glow here. I've after looking at so many glow arts and being like, man, how do they render like that? I've kind of been jacking their style and adding these like harsh white highlights with like a thin tapered brush. It's not 100% how they do it, but it's close. Because you can see it on the hat. You see how they did the highlight on the hat there? I definitely ripped that off from Glow. But that's looking good. But now I think the issue is that this could use a gradation, maybe, perhaps. Such a wonderful time. Yeah, just like a little bit of dimensionality. Just a eensy little bit. Now the last question is, do I like the black outline? Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I was like, oh, but the outline kind of blends in with the stars a little bit. No, it's fine. You can tell what's outline and what's star. It's not that big a deal. So, with that, you know, the one thing I will say is that this knife, the highlight should not be on the underside. The highlight should be on the other side, so I do gotta fix that. I'm gonna have a handle highlight. It should be on the top side, and then this side can be dark. Perfect. All right, y'all. Pending me noticing any things I forgot or missing pixels when I zoom in and do stuff, I think we can call this one ready to ship. Ready to hit store shelves. Waha.
As they say.
As they say. They do say that.
I say it all the time. I just said it now.
Okay. Lingua Ignata, you are not stream music. I'm sorry. I have to be in a very specific mood to want to listen to Lingua Ignata. Hey, Breezy Slide by Louis Zong and Brian David Gilbert. Now that's stream music.
Yeah.
Oh no, not a TIFF. I don't want to export it as a TIFF. I don't even know what a TIFF is.
It's like a spat.
Eh.
A little bit of an argument.
No, I know.
You
What did I do?
You love me.
I do. I really do.
No idea.
I love this bitch. As Junie would say. Tell that bitch I love her.
I say, wow.
It's mainly you that says that.
Is it though? Like, other people have said it in the past.
Alright, I saved 2 versions of that. Alright. There's one thing I want to say. Nah, that's okay. That is okay. And then icons. Okay, so the problem with this pattern... Okay, no, that's not as bad as I thought. Okay. It's fine, I'm gonna have an outline anyway, so it's gonna be broken up. I do believe we have an ad break about to start. What are we, 3 hours in?
Dangerously cheesy.
Hi, Jay. It's good to see you. Thank you for the Cheeto. You are here right as ads are about to start, but I will be back in a few minutes. But it's good to see you. I hope you're having a nice night. Alright, I'm gonna export this as a PSD because I like to add the outlines in Photoshop for this part usually. So we're gonna save to files. Icon. I'm just stopping by for the Cheeto. No worries. Have a good night, Jay. Okay, see you guys in a few minutes. Scree, welcome back, everybody. Hour 3, give it up for hour 3. Oh, we got a smooch to wife. Wow. Thank you, Sharky. Alright. The last thing I gotta do on here for Amari's Stinko, hopefully, as long as I did not miss anything. I really hope I didn't. For the void, I don't care. I wanna shut that out. Let's see. I don't need this. I don't need this. Oh. And a smooch to wipe 10 pack. Mwah, 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 mwah. Mwah. Okay. I think that is everything. I'm going to send it to Amari, that way they can let me know if anything's off. Ooh, pardon. Axolotl, welcome in. Thank you for the daily Cheeto.
Dangerously cheesy.
And Vash, welcome in. Thank you for the cheesy offerings. How is everybody? I have just finished up. I think this is like 99.9% done. Hopefully I have no other things I have to fix with it. But we've got Stinko Pop number 165. Smooched away. Wow. Alright, I am curious. So the sketch took 3 hours, really? Is that correct? I guess I have to remember, I spend a lot of time with the canvas open where I'm not actually doing anything because I'm yapping, so my total time on this piece is probably going to be inflated a little bit. I don't think this sketch took me 3 hours. Let's see. Let's go take a look at the tracked time on this one. Yeah, 13 hours, 42 minutes. Nah, it was more like 10 hours. I'll let the time lapse play. Oh, I'm gonna use the time lapse to stretch a little bit more. Oh. That's a very cool feature of the program. Yeah, I love it. I didn't even know about it when I got Procreate. Yeah, Time Tracker is so helpful for me in estimating what I should be charging. Because if I have like an hourly rate I'm trying to aim for, I need to be able to estimate how long something will take me. And so being able to look at previous pieces has helped me a lot with being able to make those estimates. I'm still off sometimes, but you know, I do my best. Sometimes I lock in and I breeze through. Sometimes I get fussy and I mess with something for far longer than I need to. And the time lapse is really cool. I really love just like looking back and seeing how it all came together in like a fast way like that. Yeah, estimating time it's a skill you have to practice, honestly. But at the end of the day, art is a fickle beast, and you might think you have something under control and you don't, or you might be afraid that something's going to take long and you just, like, knock it out. It really can go either way. But, you know, the time-lapse does help me sit back and be like, oh yeah, I did a lot of work on this thing. Because for a while, I really, like, I devalued my Stinko Pops because I was like, oh, I'm using the mirror tool. I'm not, like, you know, I don't want to say I thought I wasn't a real artist for that, but I thought that it wasn't, like, you know, as impressive because I was using the symmetry tool. But ultimately, A, I break symmetry in a lot of ways, and B, you know, because of the symmetry tool, I'm able to focus more on the shading and the highlights and making sure everything's clean and stuff. So I think it kind of balances out. I know I can't use symmetry tool for like everything I do. And sometimes, you know, it is like when I do design work, I do symmetry tool as well because it's the same thing. I want to focus less on a pose and more on the outfit details before I like go doing actual illustrations with it. Boops be upon you. Thank you, Sabriel. Thank you, thank you. I hope you're doing well. I'm playing back the time lapse for this Stinko Pop right now. I guess since it's the head, I can zoom in. I am alive. Oh, I am happy to hear that much, but I hope things get better for you if they are not the best right now. But thank you for coming by. Thank you for the boop. Sometimes the time lapse is like, it looks like nothing's happening. You're like, where's the action? What's going on? Here for the positive bat energy? Well, scree! I'm a bat, scree! Me and Planet Zuby, like... Let's see, still on the head here, huh? I really did spend a lot of time on the head. Okay, there we go. Now we've moved on to the body. So this part I started last night. I think I actually worked on some of that head last night. And then I started the body. So now you are seeing my whole 5-hour stream last night in like 2 minutes. I could spend 5 hours just moving a single plant, trying to get it just right. Look, like, finesse and attention to detail and stuff, like, it does feel like it takes forever, but it sure is a, it's worthwhile, you know? I didn't need to see when the fingers look like hot dogs. I'm glad I fixed the hand. That's certainly a phrase to hear. I started on the head last night. No, I think I said started. Vash, do you know about my severed head collection? Because my Stinko Pop process means that I work on the head first, and then when I finish the head, I duplicate the document, and I start working on the body separately, but I have a document where it's just the head, the floating head. And I hold on to it for as long as I can. Sometimes past when I'm finished the drawing if I think I'm going to draw the character again. I love the Beastie Boys. Yeah, I gotta listen to them more. I've got some of their singles on my liked songs playlist. I love that you just segued into your severed head collection. 'Tis the season to talk about my severed head collection, am I right? I used to hoard them a lot more, but I have less space in my Procreate than I used to, so I have to not hold them all. But some of them, guys, I export to my computer, so I still have some severed heads on my laptop. Have a shrunken head. Well, they're not very shrunken, are they? The heads are the biggest part of a Stinko Pop. I've got like the opposite of shrunken heads. I take people and I shrink their bodies and I enlarge their head, and I'm like, you're a little bobblehead now. And now you're seeing some of what I worked on tonight, because I did the shading on the body tonight. On shrunken heads, yes. Now the one thing about the time tracking, when I do the glow-in-the-dark versions, it doesn't track the head. As you can see, the head just immediately turned to dark, which, I guess the body turned dark really fast too, but I can assure you I spent more time on the head in a separate document. So technically my track time on this document is missing a small chunk of time, just with the way that I do my process on multiple documents. A glow-in-the-dark Stinko takes at minimum 4 iterations of the document to finish. Because I'm going to show you guys my heads. You see? So I start with the sketch, and I don't really count that. I start with the sketch because I do use multiple layers for the sketch often, so that I can like resize things, because being able to resize things before you start your line art is really important if you want your line art to be like crisp. So I try to work out the kinks on proportions and stuff in the sketch phase, so that's why I work with so many layers. And then so I'll move that into the head document, and the sketch will be all one layer. And as you can see, there's the floating head, and I have it separated into folders, but then within each folder I still have all of the like individual like shading layers and stuff like that. And then once I finish the head, we go to the body, which I have in this folder now. So you'll see the head, all one document, the ears, all one layer, and I have the individual segments of the body all in here. I can take the arm off. And then, if I have a glow-in-the-dark version, I go back to my severed head, and I duplicate it and work on the glow-in-the-dark version. So in this version, I have merged down a lot of my layers because I don't need to mess with the shading anymore. Any shading that I'm doing in addition. Because what I do to make these glow-in-the-dark versions is I just put a purpley blue on a multiply layer on like 80% opacity, and I just do that to each segment individually, and then I tweak it where I want colors to pop more. So like the white, I tried to make it a little brighter, but not too bright. And then obviously like the eyes are like the main focal point here. So I didn't even put a multiply layer on those. And in fact, I added extra glow layers that are not visible. So that's what it looked like before. And then I added some like overlay airbrush glowing effects to the eyes. And then, finally then, we take the new severed head over into the body document that's duplicated and then do the same thing to the body. So technically 5 documents. I don't count the sketch as its own document, so I have 4. Does that mean I'm gonna get added to the severed head collection at some point? Yeah, well you're already in the sketch phase. So I've got this here. So yeah, when I start working on yours, you'll be a severed head for a bit. Let's see. So I can delete Amari's sketch phase now because I am 100% not. I do not need that sketch anymore. I'm gonna hold on to the severed heads for a little bit in case I need any fixes. But as you can see, I have a couple of the severed heads down here. So actually, I am gonna move them. I still have Glow's severed head from last week. I have my own. I hold my own severed head. It's fine. And then I have a bunch of old sketches that I don't know if I'm going to get to them. Bunch of work in progress Stinkos. But next up on the docket is going to be Mio. Double weapon Walking Dead Mio. This sketch looks like super clean because I got to use last year's Stinko as a basis for a lot of it. But I did make enough changes that I'm gonna like do everything from scratch. But it helped me to not have a it like made the sketch like way cleaner than my Stinko sketches usually are. But I am a little line art perfectionist, so I am going to reline all of those lines. But so that's Mio up next, and then Melly in chat there will be number 4 on the Halloween lineup this year with the cute little Sally Stinko. And then it'll be Virgil's turn. Virgil with the little Succu bunny. The fire in the eyes, put a little bat on the cheek. Little devil horns. Benoy, yes, that's you. Spoopy Amari looks so good. Thank you. I'm pretty happy with it. I worked really hard on it. Let's see, where's the there we go. Inbox and out of box version. But some of it took a little longer, but that's okay because I'm still on pace to get everything delivered on time. So I'm hoping to have Mio's and Melly's done next week. So I'm gonna start Mio's this weekend. And hers is not as complex as some of the last ones are, and it doesn't have a glow-in-the-dark version, so hers is gonna come together fairly faster. I'd estimate maybe like 6 or 7 hours, and depending on how long I spend on the hair and tail, that's gonna be like the big kicker. But I should have theirs delivered next week, and then my hope is that Virgil's will be delivered early week of Halloween, so like 27th, 28th, around then. And then after that, I've got a couple commissions in the queue I gotta get delivered before like mid-November. I've got Nisa's trade Stinko. I love this little guy. I love him. I love him. I know mine's not a Halloween one, so it's lower priority, but it makes me so happy to see the sketch. Oh yeah, you're high on the priority. You and I didn't start Zero's sketch, but Zero is right up there because I owe Zero a redeem Stinko Pop that they have been waiting a couple months for at least. So I'm gonna hopefully be knocking those out in November, perhaps. Right now I'm trying to decide if I want to push and do more work or if I should just be like, hey, I finished my commission tonight and tomorrow's another day. Slimy Jade, what should I do?
I don't know. What do you want?
I don't know what I want. I could show you guys the progress on the Halloween Pumpkaboos because I worked on them a little bit off stream. So, as a reminder, these are the 5 that I have done so far. We got, on the top, we got the Witch's Cauldron, we got Beetlejuice, and then on the bottom, we got Dracula, Frankenstein, and don't mind that. We got Sam from Trick or Treat. My current work in progress one is a caramel candy apple Pumpkaboo. I haven't fully decided on the color scheme for this one yet. I wanted to avoid it being red because then it would just be Diplin. You know, the candy apple Pokemon. I'm trying to not make it just look like a Diplin. Especially because I've already done an Applin Pumpkaboo. Right there. So I want to avoid the red apple. So I have green. And I've seen some Halloween candy apples where they have black like shininess on them, but then there's also these like brown ones with like the orange. So I think I'm gonna try to go for that. I just gotta add I gotta color the sprinkles still and decide if I'm gonna add any other like little details. I kind of want to figure out how to add this like orange drippiness, but the drippies that I have are a lot more bulbous and I don't know if I can really get that like drizzle effect in the way that I would want it to. Maybe I could do an ombre, I don't know. And I might add a spider, a little plastic spider. I think that'd be fun. And then yes, the other one is a ghost face Pumpkaboo. I wasn't like feeling confident on this one because it does feel so simple, but everyone who's seen it has been like, oh my god, ghost face Pumpkaboo, so I think I'm gonna do it. I might make the Pumpkaboo eyes visible a little bit in the mask, I'm considering. Because what would that look like? That would look like... I kind of like it with the Pumpkaboo eyes glowing in the mask. I think that would be cool. And then I think I'm gonna also do like a knife. And then maybe like some blood splatters, you know? Yeah, I was thinking about making the eyes glow. So actually there is a ghost face Stinko. Nisa, I'm not sure if you've seen my ghost face Stinkos I did a couple years ago. So where is it? Here it is. This was for my friend Goblin Idol Foxa. So I actually gave her her little diamond pupils glowing in the mask. I also made her blood splatter heart-shaped and glittery. You saw Fox's Stinko? Okay, excellent. I also have Old Amari design with the rotary phone purse and the knives in the buns. Those were both from 2 years ago. But yeah. I'm gonna be real, guys. Part of me wishes I had the Steam to go for like another hour, but I do think I'm tapping out because I'm still really sore from the show on Tuesday. I think I'm like more sore today than I thought I was going to be. I need a Ghostface Stinko once I have more funds again. Yes, the Ghostface army expands. I would love that. That would be so much fun. I gotta decide on what Stinko Slimy Jade needs next. What do you want, Slimy Jade?
I don't know. I never know.
I mean, we could do fusion.
Probably that.
This is what Homeworld thinks of fusion.
Why are you expecting a note? It's unfair.
I love Scream. I just finished streaming all the movies for Virgil because they've never seen them before. Nisa, do you know that I've only seen the first two? And I just saw the second one last year. I watched the first Scream 2 years ago when I was drawing the Ghostface Stinkos for Thaxa and Amari. And then I watched the sequel last year. Alright, let's see who's live. You'll stream the movies for anyone? Hell yeah, hell yeah. I do need to schedule, or Repo the Genetic Opera watch party. So I talked to Purple Glitterator about it because, me and Purple were bonding months ago over Repo being our favorite movie. And Purple literally calls it her vibe check for people. It looks like a Wednesday night is going to be what we're aiming for, so I'm going to probably say, well, I guess it could be the 22nd or the 29th. I'll like ask if people have a preference, but do you think you could join us on a Wednesday night perhaps for a movie night for Repo Scree? Is anybody doing art? I don't think I see anyone doing art on my list right now. I see a lot of people playing Pokemon Legends. Wednesday should be good. Yes! Excellent! Excellent! Okay. When was the last time I rated this person? Oh, she still has her Stinkos out. It warms my heart when I look at somebody's stream and I haven't seen them in like a couple months and I forget that they have Stinkos on their screen, and then I open their stream, I'm like, that's their Stinko Pops! It warms my batty little heart. Let's see. Scrolling. Oh, I haven't rated her in a while. Okay, I know who we're rating. Alright, there is the raid message. As always, it's just regular emojis. Don't have to be subbed to use it. We are going to be rating Plague Baby. She uses she, her pronouns, I'm pretty sure. Baby does her own models, I'm fairly certain. I definitely know she did the art. I'm not sure if she does the rigging, but she did her own design, her own art. Is a fantastic artist. Very, very energetic chaos streams, if you're into that. Looks like they are playing... Oh, no, it doesn't... It's, video... I don't know what game this is. It says just chatting, but they're playing a game. Is that Schedule 2? It might be Schedule 2. Schedule 1, Schedule 2. I don't know the name of it. I don't know anything, guys. My brain's not working. I breathed in too many Stinko Pop fumes.
You gotta do that in the ventilated area, Char. I keep telling you.
I know. Alright, guys. Well, I'm gonna send you over to Plague Baby, and I will see you guys soon. I'm not gonna make promises on if I stream tomorrow night, but ideally, I will do some art tomorrow. But I love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Stay hydrated, stay trashy, eat cheese and sin.
Stay spooky.
Stay spooky. Very true. And I will see you soon. Say goodbye, Slimy Jade.
Bye-bye. I love you all.
Scream. Wah, 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 wah.
Eat soil. Oh yeah, that's right. Hold on, come to me.
You should have liked that in real life. Yeah.
Sure. So you yeah, talk to him if you